Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. The Kearsarge Food Hub is a nonprofit organization on a mission to reinvigorate our community within restorative local food systems through cultivating food access, growing engaged learners, and nurturing community. And they can nurture you in many ways, including a wonderful cafe, food and beverages, and food. Tell us more, Hannah.
Hey, you might not know this, but just a half a mile off of Route 11 when you're driving from 89 to Mount Sunapee, you can find incredible products from over 150 local and regional food vendors right here in central New Hampshire, all in one place. This is Sweet Beet Market and Cafe. You can also get soups, sandwiches, breakfast here in our cafe made from locally sourced goods. It's easy, it's quick, it's right off Route 11, so come check us out. So if you're coming from 89 from Warner and you're heading towards Sunapee, you're going to take a left at the lights at the Dunkin' Donuts and Pizza Chef, and you're going to find Sweet Beet Market and Cafe just a half a mile down for all of your local food, market, cafe needs. So our mission here at KFH is to reinvigorate our community within a restorative local food system, and we do that through Sweet Beet Farm, Market, and Cafe. We do that through a dynamic educational program that serves kids and adults of all ages, really. We do that through a food security program, specifically with a robust food donations program. We supply over 8 local food pantries with fresh produce that we purchase directly from our local farms, as well as operate an on-site community fridge here at 11 West Main Street. That is a free fridge that we stock with grocery items, meals, fresh produce, and other things that our neighbors can access anytime they need, no questions asked. So the Sweet Beet Farm Market and Cafe really are kind of a dynamic web of infrastructure that fuels all of our programming here at KFH. Up on Sweet Beet Farm, we grow about 20,000 pounds of organic vegetables a year using regenerative practices on a small piece of land that's under an acre that we produce all that food on. And the farm is not just a production farm, it's also an educational farm. So all the things that we're learning and running a viable, small-scale, sustainable farm business, we're sharing with our farmer apprentices to grow more farmers in the area, with high school students that are coming to do extended learning opportunities to get school credit on the farm, all the way down to first graders, third graders, and homeschool students that are just getting to learn to love nature by being out on the farm and tasting delicious foods right out of the garden. So the farm is really the backdrop for a lot of our educational programs. Shout out to our educational partners, Kearsarge Regional School District, Parker Academy, all of our homeschool families who we bring together. We're bringing about 200 unique learners to the farm each year so that we can grow not only more farmers, but mindful eaters and stewards of the earth moving forward. Sweet Beet Market and Cafe, where I am right now here at 11 West Main Street, is the place where our customers, our neighbors can access the fruits of not just our local farm here in Bradford, but over 150 farms based in New Hampshire and in the New England region are represented here in the Market and Cafe. So the market is a year-round glorified farmers market essentially, but with all of your grocery needs right here in one spot, sourced locally, vetted by us. These farmers are and producers are people that are really caretaking the land as well as producing nutritious foods for our community. So there's a ton to explore in the market, from fresh produce to meat to dairy, baked goods, grocery items, prepared meals, take and bake that you can bring home and heat up in your oven, which dovetails beautifully with our cafe offering. So we have a kitchen on site where we're processing, farm fresh abundance and excess from our local food system into delicious meals for our cafe customers. Right now we have weekend service, Saturdays and Sundays 9 to 2, but we also have grab-and-go meals available during market hours Wednesday through Sunday, as well as producing meals from our kitchen to go into our community fridge. We've seen over the past 9 years of building the Food Hub firsthand how our local regenerative farmers and farms are on the front lines of growing healthy soils, combating climate change while producing foods for our community. We've also seen through our food security work that neighbors everywhere are struggling to put food on the table as costs of living rises across the board. So what we do, our function really as a Food Hub, is to be that bridge between our farmers, our local farmers, and the people who need to eat food in our community, and we're finding really creative ways to bridge that gap so that our farmers are paid what they deserve for their services in the community, and so that our neighbors can access the foods that they're producing. We bridge that gap through our food donations program. We bridge that gap by operating Sweet Beet Cafe here at 11 West Main Street. That serves about 4,000 customers a year in a town that does not have another grocery store option. Here at Sweet Beet Cafe, it's not just about the delicious food coming out of the kitchen, though that is a huge part of it, and you definitely need to come try it. It's about creating community space. It's about creating what I just recently heard this term, the third space. So it's not home, it's not work or school, it's a third space that you can come, bring your family on the weekends or your book on the weekdays, and come sit in our community room. It is open to the public during market hours. We invite any and all people to come hang out, have a conversation, and share the space with us. So stop by and find some incredible products that are going to surprise you and have a tasty bite to eat.
Stop in and find out about all their good products and efforts. When we come back, we'll venture down to Hopkinton High School and find out what their career day was all about. But first, this word from another underwriter of our local programming here on YCN. Please stay with us.
This program is supported by the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge-Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.